Before LaMelo Ball would get drafted 3rd overall in the 2020 NBA draft, joining his big bro Lonzo playing for the Charlotte Hornets.
With the 3rd pick in the 2020 NBA draft, the Charlotte Hornets select LaMelo Ball from Chino Hills, California.
Before LaMelo would pick up news coverage from Sports Illustrated, ESPN, 24/7 Sports, and CBS Sports for his 2016 half-court shot only a few seconds into the game. Before LaMelo would clock in 4.5 million followers on Instagram, another 500,000 on Twitter, and another 500,000 over on Facebook. Before LaMelo Ball would become the first 16-year-old basketball player with a signature shoe, his own clothing line, and would drive a Lambo. There has never been a high school basketball player to garner as much attention as LaMelo Ball. He's probably the most famous high school basketball player there ever was. With a signature shoe, a reality television show on Facebook, an outspoken father, and a brother playing in the NBA, there has been a lot of reasons to justify the hype surrounding the youngest Ball brother. The kid has grown up before our very eyes and is now standing at a whopping 6'6" with a wingspan to match. He's even posted pictures to Instagram where his head is hitting the ceiling. But of course, growing up in the spotlight and with his boisterous dad LaVar, things haven't always been easy. What's going on, guys? It's your girl Azalea Hart, documenting the life and career of the 3rd of the Ball brothers, LaMelo, here for you on Before They're Famous. It's been a while since we've touched on any of the members of the Ball family. Back in 2017, we went viral with our video on LaVar and have done both Lonzo and LaAngelo that same year, and I'm willing to bet that those boys have probably watched both the videos that we made on them.
I don't know. I haven't really seen no strange video.
Well, I've seen a lot of weird stuff online. I don't know which one's the strangest.
As always, be sure to let us know who to document next. Hit me up over on Instagram at Azalea Zoe, and I'll see you guys after the intro.
Hey, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell. Boom!
Ball high above the rim on the finish. Soaring like the hawk that he is.
LaMelo LaFrance Ball was born on August 22nd, 2001 in Chino Hills, California. Having a first name that starts with La seems to be a family tradition. His dad LaVar grew up with 4 brothers named LaFrance, Lavelle, Lorenzo, and LaShawn. So if you think LaMelo is a little bit of a weird name, they're kind of running out of options here. His mom Tina was also a basketball player, and when LaVar spotted her at Cal State, it was love at first sight.
Man, we all love basketball, and we was born into basketball pretty much. And what helps it a lot, I think, is my dad played basketball and my mom. So it's like just a basketball family. And you know, most girls, they're not gonna wanna stay in the gym, not with their husband or boyfriend, whatever. They're not gonna wanna stay in the gym all day. But see, my mom, we'd be in the gym for like 10 hours, she'll be there, so.
According to undefeated.com, LaVar was the hardest on LaMelo, who was also the one he felt was the most like himself. He gave Melo his own room. It was a bedroom closest to his and Tina's, and he had to keep it clean. He had to keep up with his older brothers. He was told not to cry, not to speak up, and when it came to potty training, he told his boy to teach himself. LaVar Ball's professional sports career didn't exactly end up working out, but he got a second shot through his kids. When LaMelo was in preschool, LaVar calculated that the age difference between the brothers was 1 year off if they were going to play a year of high school ball together. So LaMelo started first grade a year early. When LaMelo turned 4, he threw them all on the court and said, "Go." He coached the trio, always having them playing against much older kids. He also enrolled them in flag football when they were 7 and 8 and Melo was 5. He made his first half-court shot at 6. By 7, he was hitting them regularly. Growing up, basketball was everything for the Ball brothers. When they weren't playing in the backyard, they were collecting cards, watching games, and some of LaMelo's favorite players were LeBron, Steph Curry, and his all-time fave, Kevin Durant. LaMelo played on behalf of several amateur clubs throughout his childhood, coached by his father. For high school, he attended Chino Hills in California and started playing basketball in full swing under Coach Steve Bank. He often played against boys much older than him, but his practice with his brothers had him ready for this, and he quickly became a top scorer. He was selected for the school team and played against John Muir High School on June 16, 2015. He impressed his mentor and the crowd by scoring 27 points on his debut. In his next match, he scored a consistent 20 points against Centennial High School. That same year, he scored another 20 points against San Bernardino High School. Another interesting family tactic was for them never to collect trophies. LaVar wanted them to feel good about winning, but wanted that feeling to be a normal sensation, not needing a reward for it. Soon, his talent started drawing attention from colleges and universities who wanted to recruit him in the future. UCLA sought and clinched a verbal commitment from LaMelo to play for them in the future when he was just 13. In March of 2016, LaMelo spearheaded his team by scoring 26 points to clinch victory over Sierra Canyon School to win the California Interscholastic Federation, SIF, Southern Section Open Division Championship. That same month, Chino Hills became the #1 ranking team in the US and eventually qualified for a state championship. LaMelo scored 14 points to steer his team to victory in the final 2016 SIF State Boys Basketball Championship against De La Salle High School in a 70-50 finish. LaMelo was named the Freshman of the Year by MaxPreps.com and found his place in the coveted MaxPreps Boys Basketball Freshman All-American First Team, and it was this shot that had everyone taking notice. Even Steph Curry saw it and talked about it during a press conference.
LaMelo Ball, did you see that highlight?
I did. That was some confidence right there. The fact that he made it. I wonder if he's done it before and missed it. And that was usually it's the highlight-driven, generation. So that right there was pretty unbelievable, though. For him to call a shot like Babe Ruth and knock it down and act like nothing happened.
By the end of 2016, LaMelo was maintaining an average of 30 points per game. The next year in February, LaMelo scored a record 92 points to propel his team to another crushing victory over Los Osos High School. In 2017, LaVar didn't see eye to eye with the Chino Hills' newly appointed head coach, Dennis Lattimore, and decided to pull his son from the team. Some called it the most unorthodox path to the NBA and the biggest gamble in amateur basketball history. From there, LaMelo would start playing overseas, spending his junior season in Lithuania and part of his senior year on the JBA International Tour, where he played against some twice his age. He also became the youngest player ever to sign a professional basketball contract. He then returned to America, joining Spire Institute, a prep school in Ohio where he made his debut in the Drew League. His father, LaVar, long predicted that his youngest son will be the #1 overall pick in the 2020 NBA draft. We all know now that that wasn't the case, having been picked 3rd, joining his oldest brother in Charlotte, North Carolina, playing for the Hornets. As for the rest of the story, well, we'll have to wait and see. This is Before They Were Famous After All. My name is Azalea Hart. Thank you so much for watching, and be sure to let us know who you want to see next in the comments down below, and I will see you guys in the next video.
Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Now we drop a new video each and every day, so here's a recent drop that you might enjoy. We handpicked that one for you because if you like this video, you'll probably like that. We also got playlists like over here, so click on that if you want to see a whole list of a bunch of videos we've dropped in the past. And if you're new to the Fame Gang, be sure to subscribe and turn on them post notifications, and I'll see you guys in another video.